Okay, now we're going to do math. So you will need a scratch piece of paper and a pencil or a whiteboard and your marker. And we're going to do some practice ones first because these are word problems and they're multi-step word problems, meaning you have to do 2 steps, okay? You must do 2 steps. So I wrote down a problem first. This is an example. It says, Gavin and his brother each have $2.85. They spend $4.10 on a toy train to share. How much money do they have now? Well, if you notice, I wrote a step 1 and a step 2 because we will be doing 2 steps to solve this problem. And all the rest of the problems on page 423, 424. 2 steps, always, okay? You have to show your work. I know some of you don't like showing your work, but you have to show your work. And please don't just look and say, oh, there's 2 numbers. I'm going to either add them together or subtract them, and that's the answer. That's not the answer. You need to read the problem. We need to find out what it's asking. So the first thing, we need to identify, they want to know how much money they have now. Well, first we need to find out how much money they started with. So what are we going to do to find out how much money they start with? Very good. We're going to add what each of them had. So each of them had $2.85. Okay, each of them had $2.85. So we have to add first to find out how much they have total before we can subtract what they spent on the toy train. So we have 5 plus 5 is 10. Very good. So we'll put a 0 here. It's more than 9, so we need to regroup, right? So we put the 1 up there. 8 plus 8 is 16 plus 1 is 17. Very good. Again, bigger than 9, so we need to regroup. 2 plus 2 is, I do it all the time, don't I? 4 plus another 1 is 5. Good. So then you're also going to put the decimal point where it belongs and the dollar sign. So they together have $5.70. Now, can we subtract the $4.10 to find out how much money they have after buying the train? Yes, we can. So we will put $5.70 minus, because we're subtracting the money they spent, $4.10. You have to add first to then subtract what they have together from and subtract what they spent, okay? So we always start with the ones column, right? So 0 minus 0 is 0. Good. 7 minus 1. Do we need to regroup? Nope, because I have 7 fingers. Can I take away 1? Yes, I can. I choked myself, but that's okay. I'll do that for you guys. Bring down the decimal point, and 4 minus 5. I have 5 fingers. Can I take 4 away? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I can. So how much do they have after buying the train? They have $1.60. Okay, do you see that? Good. Okay, let's do another example together. And we'll keep step 1, step 2. So that's an example where we need to add the 2 numbers first before we subtract to find the answer. This one, we're going to subtract the number twice. So it says, Sophia has $5.35. She buys, wrong buy, Mrs. Toon. She buys a doll for $2.50 and a spinning top that costs $1. $1.20. How much does she have left? Okay. So we have Sophia has $5.35. So there's our whole number, right? And she buys a doll for $2.50 and a spinning top for $1.20. Okay. So this time we're going to use the total number that we have, $5.35, and we're going to subtract the first amount, $2.50. Okay, so we have this is step 1. 5 minus 0 is 5. 3 minus 5, can I do that? I have 3 fingers. Can I take 5 away? No, I cannot. So I need to regroup. So can I borrow 10? Sure. So that now becomes a 4. That becomes a 13. 13 minus 5 is 8. Good. Bring the decimal down. 4 minus 2 is 2. Okay, so after buying the doll, she now has $2.85. Now I'm going to subtract the $1.20 that she spent on the spinning top. $2.85 minus $1.20. Okay, 5 minus 0, again, we have 5. 8 minus 2, can we do that? Yes, we can. That becomes 6. Bring the decimal down. 2 minus 1 is 1. So she now has $1.65 left. Okay. So remember, each one is going to be 2 steps. So let's look at our math book. Page 423, and let's do number 1 on the back together. Okay, we'll do number 1 on the back together. It says Patrick buys 2 kites. Each one costs $2.15. He also buys some juice for $1.20. How much did he spend in all? Well, first we need to find out how much he spent on kites. So we're going to add $2.15 plus $2.15. Okay? And yes, they did this in the example. So 5 plus 5 is 10. More than 9, so we need to regroup. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. Bring the decimal point down, and 2 plus 2 is 4. So he spent $4.30 on kites. So where it says step 2, we're going to write $4.30. Okay? Now if you want to draw a line down so it separates, go for it. Okay. Now we need to subtract how much he spent on juice. So that's $1.20 minus $1.20, because we need to find out how much he has now, and this is how much he's spending. So 0 minus 0 is 0. 3 minus 2 is 1. Very good. And 4 minus 1. Nope. We're adding. I'm so sorry. We're adding. Mrs. Toon, what are we doing? I got used to the other way, the other 2. Okay, we're adding how much he spent together. Sorry. 0 is 0 is 0. 3 plus 2 is 5. Sorry about that. Bring that decimal down. 4 plus 1 is 5, and he spent $5.50. So then you also have a little line where underneath you will also need to write $5.50. Do not make this answer, this one down here, okay? Don't fit it. Okay, so you're going to do those. Remember, if it's asking how many now, remember those key words. You can also underline those words in the sentence, in the question. So let's go over the questions. Number 2 says, Toby has $5.45. He buys a hand drum that costs $2.75. How much more money does he need to buy another hand drum that costs $3.50? Well, first you need to subtract, right? We're going to subtract because he's buying. So underline buying and how much more does he need. That lets us know we're subtracting both, okay? Claire has $6.85. She buys 2 whistles. Each whistle costs $2.30. How much does she have left? Well, we know one whistle costs $2. She bought 2 of them. So we need to add $2.30 plus $2.30 to find out how much she spent. Then subtract it from the total. And number 4, Mrs. Mott sold a bracelet for $3.25 and a keychain for 85 cents. Then she bought some egg rolls that cost $2.05. How much money does she have left? First, we need to find out how much she made by selling that bracelet and keychain. Then we subtract what she spent on the egg rolls, okay? And you're going to do, don't forget to do numbers 1 and 2 on page 423. Show your work, show your regrouping. Please show your regrouping in all of your work. And then you will also do PW 121, okay? See you in a little bit for some grammar.